Hi everyone, my name is Beth, and I want to welcome you to my channel, Flying by the Seat of My Plants. And I want to put out there, I want to thank a lot of supporters out there. This is a fairly new channel, and I've noticed more subscribers, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. And also, I've seen people sharing it on their social media, and I really appreciate that too. So if you like some of the information on here, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. It gets it out there in circulation. And also, if you hit the bell, that means anytime I upload a new video, you'll be notified. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The last video I did was on the vegetables that I am planting in my garden this year. So hopefully you had a chance to watch that. And so this video is going to be on the different flowers I'm planting. And the first ones I want to show you are, I plant for the monarch butterfly. They are on the endangered list. And I went ahead and made a donation, and it was to Save Our Monarchs Foundation. And with the donation that I made, they sent me a bunch of seed packets. And I also have a Facebook group, so I did share with some people that wanted some seeds. And the more milkweed that we plant, it is the host plant for the monarch. And the female will lay their eggs on the milkweed, and then you get the caterpillars. And of course, from there, they, do the chrysalis and then turn into the beautiful butterfly. So I do this winter sowing. I'm going to do a video on that. So that is the milkweed. Other winter sowing that I do is anything that needs a cold stratification. The milkweed needs that. I will also be doing the lavender that needs a cold stratification. Here it is. So when I do that video, I'll be doing lavender also. And I have the Elegance Pink. And here is just the regular lavender. And here is a common English lavender. So I will be doing the winter sowing for that. Okay, and the other that parsley is also going to be a winter sown. It needs a cold stratification. But anyhow, getting back to the flowers, I like to plant flowers that the butterflies love and get their pollen from. One is the Mexican sunflower. The Mexican sunflower, I've planted that for a few years now. And the one year I had it back in my vegetable garden, and it's like a bush and a bunch of orange flowers on there. It's absolutely gorgeous. The butterflies absolutely love it. But it got to be about either 4 or 4.5 feet tall, and it was about 4 foot wide. And it just has hundreds of the flowers on there. And the monarchs and butterflies love that. The Mexican sunflower. Another thing I plant for them is, this year I'll be doing snapdragons. And usually I buy the flat from a commercial garden center of the snapdragons. This year I want to start them from seed. So I will be doing that. I bought a few different types. This one is the Orange Wonder. I did an apple blossom seed packet I bought. Another one is called the Black Prince. So it is a black snapdragon. So I'll be planting that, starting that indoors. Another thing I love is the Crackerjack Marigold. They absolutely love that. The butterflies, pollinators. But they grow to be about anywhere from 4 to 5 feet tall. And I plant them by my blackberries, and they absolutely love these. The butterflies do. So that's another one. And the butterfly bush, I have a couple of those outside. They come back every year. Another one that I grow, absolutely love, are the zinnias. And let me show you a couple of those. This zinnia is the Redmond Super Cactus. This one is absolutely gorgeous too. It's called Peruviana. Sorry, pronunciation is really bad with me, but it's a zinnia. It's absolutely gorgeous. I planted that last year. I loved it. And then here's just a variety seed packet. And then here are some other ones. I ordered a lot of my zinnias through Park Seed, and it really doesn't show the photos. It comes in a seed packet like that. So they do have a catalog online, and it's Park Seed. And so I went on there, and just looking at the flowers, I did order quite a few zinnias. But here is the Cinderella zinnia. It's a Cinderella. The top picture is the lilac, and the bottom picture is the Cinderella peach. Absolutely love these. They grow all the way through the summer and into the fall. They are a wonderful cut flower. You just keep cutting and you will continue to get zinnias all through the season, through fall, pretty much until the first frost. Here is a double Zahara raspberry ripple zinnia. Here is a Cinderella purple. And the birds love the zinnias. The birds, the butterflies, the hummingbirds, they love it. I plant these out from my office window, and I get so many pictures of different birds. I plant them all around my greenhouse, all through my yard, in my garden to attract the pollinators. So here is a candy mix zinnia. Here is a Queenie Lime red zinnia. Cinderella red zinnia. Here is the Cinderella orange. Peppermint stick zinnia seeds. Giant cactus mix. So I will be planting all of those. And if I go back on the website and find some more, I might be buying more zinnias. Or even in the local Drug Mart has zinnia seeds. Mark's, that's a store around us. I'm in Northeast Ohio. So another thing I will be growing this year is the Bachelor Button. Here is a rose salvia. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'll be starting that indoors for my garden. And hopefully I get enough to germinate that I can actually sell some of these flowers in my plant sale. I do a variety of different sunflowers. One favorite is the teddy bear. And they have so many different sunflowers that you can buy. And that's another one, even Dollar General sells those, and saving the seeds. But the sunflowers, you will attract birds in your yard. The pollinators, the bees absolutely love sunflowers, so I do put them in my vegetable garden. There's the mammoth. Also, you can succession sow these sunflower seeds. So if you plant like some more at the beginning of August, end of July, you'll, and pick out the ones for the fall colors. And you'll have a beautiful autumn sunflowers coming up in your garden. Bee balm. It's a lemon bee balm, so I grow that, and it's beautiful. Stocks Anytime Mix. I'm going to start those indoor. Did I show you these? This one is called Monarda Panorama Mix. So I'll be starting those indoor to transplant out in the garden. This I thought was absolutely gorgeous. These are a Larkspur Lovers Mix. It's going to be beautiful for cut flowers. So that's going in there. Oh, here's a sunflower chocolate cherry. So that I would love for the fall garden. Or succession plant, have it in the summer and then move it, plant again for the fall. Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, snapdragons. Did I go over that? I don't remember. I'll be starting that indoors. Here's an orange wonder, apple blossom, a black prince, which is a black snapdragon, and nasturtiums. I direct sowed those. They're beautiful, and they're also an edible flower. The other one, calendula. That's also edible and a medicinal one. It doesn't show the color or the flower on here, but this goes all the way through the fall. I believe they're frost hardy, and they're beautiful. I mean, last year they were still in bloom until a little after our first frost. Once you get a frost, once you get a heavy frost, I mean, it will kill them, but you can make salves out of this. So that's pretty cool for your skin. Good for your skin. Let me see what else I have here. Sunflowers. Oh, the other one I love is the Sweet Williams. Let's see, do I have pictures of those? Sweet Williams, so you do want to pay attention to your zone. Northeast Ohio, where I am, they are most of them that I grow in my area are zone 6. And the zones, when you buy perennials, you really want to pay attention to your zone, because the zones basically talk about the temperature. So in Northeast Ohio, zone 6, perennials for zone 6 can go down to minus 10 degrees. So I did buy, some of the Sweet Williams that I did purchase were for zone 7. So I am going to go ahead and start those indoors and transplant it. So they'll do fine this year. I don't know if they'll come back next year though. I do have other ones that come back every year. And it's a Sweet William. I'd show you a picture, but guess what? I don't know what I did with them. The seed packet. Oh, you're there. Really bad about that. Sorry, guys. This is Dianthus, also known as a Sweet William. This is the one I bought, but I noticed on the back of the package it said for zone 7. So I think it'll be good for this year. I don't know if it'll come back for next year. So you really do want to pay attention to your zone. Here is Forget-Me-Not. Those are absolutely beautiful. They will come back. Here's a purple Forget-Me-Not. It says it's an annual, but I have had them come back. The blue ones have come back for me. Bee Balm. I direct sell those. It's great for pollinators. The Anytime Mixed Stocks. I'll be growing that. And there was another one I want to show you. I think unless maybe, oh, calendula. I already went over that. Oh, and the calendula, you know, that's the one for the salves and stuff. If you do like a plant finder, this is also in the marigold family. So just wanted to share that. And the marigolds are pretty much, with the light frost, they will still keep growing. I And I do the marigolds. I save the seeds and grow those every year. And I think that's about it that I want to show you. I know there's going to be more things I will be growing as far as the flowers go. The viola, they're so pretty. I'll be starting these indoors, hopefully getting them in my plant sale. That was a tiger one. This one is an Arkwright Ruby viola. I think that's it for now. When I go in the stores and stuff, I'm sure I'll be possibly buying more. But anyhow, the zinnias go in my garden every year. The bee balm goes in my garden every year. The marigolds, the milkweed. I am going to do a video on winter sowing. So I'll be doing the milkweed. The lavender needs a cold stratification. Parsley, I'll be doing that too because that needs a cold stratification. You know, there's different ways you could do the milkweed. If you have an area where you have prepared for the milkweed and you toss the seeds around in the fall in that area, it'll go through a naturally cold stratification and come up the following year. I just like to winter sow it and transplant it once they start growing, because I also have, you know, in that area I might have some weeds coming up. It's in a flower bed that I do. I have one side of my yard which is all for the butterflies, and I just want to make sure I don't accidentally pull the milkweed out thinking it's a weed in the beginning. So if I transplant it, I know it's a milkweed once I get the weeding and prepare the bed. So I will be doing a video on that. I will be doing a video on seed starting, tomatoes, peppers, the flowers, and just show you throughout the indoor growing, you know, how they are, how they look. To me, starting from seed is so exciting. It's just amazing how it starts out a tiny little seed and grows into such a beautiful plant, beautiful flowers, or even the vegetables. So I wanted to share that. And I think that's it on the flowers, but I just wanted to show you real quick on that. And I did a video previously to this on all the vegetables that I'm putting in my garden. There's other things I know that I didn't have on there. Swiss chard, I'm going to try that. And I think that's it. So anyhow, I just want to thank you to all the supporters. If you do like this video, and if it interests you on the future videos that I'll be having, I'm going to go over my greenhouse. I'll be showing you different beds that I have for my garden. And also I have raised beds in the garden arches that were out of the cattle panel. I'm going to show you that. This year I'll be doing another one. So when I put that together, I'll show you how I do that. And it's great for climbing vegetables, cucumbers, pumpkins, things like that. And so hopefully these the videos now, if you like it, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to see future videos, go ahead and hit the bell, and this way you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. And hit the like button. That just helps keep the video in circulation. And I think that's about it. You know, share on your social media. And again, I appreciate everybody that is supporting this channel. And anyhow, that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I will just keep up with the videos. And we'll talk to y'all later. All right. Thank you. Bye.